And welcome back to Geektainment Weekly. It is actually, this goes out on the 17th, so this is the day before my birthday episode. Woohoo! So, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. I'm with, as always,
Brett Parker. I'm also not a clown.
And
I'm Sean Pelty, and I've always been a clown.
Yeah.
There we go. There we
go. We're stacked. We have no clowns. We have clowns. We're covered on all bases. Is anybody a mime?
You wouldn't answer if they were.
That's true. That's pretty logical, Brett. Did you eat your logical chips this morning?
I had a glass of Logical with my peanut butter.
I hear that goes well with Ovaltine.
It's just miming so hard for the last 15 seconds. Could you hear it and see it?
I saw it, dude. It was awesome.
In your mind?
I felt it in my mind hole.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's not as sexy as it sounds, Brett. It's not as sexy as it sounds. It's way less sexy.
Okay, then I take it back then.
Yeah. It's mind hole, not butthole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Brett, by the way, loves butt stuff.
Oh, wow.
It's his favorite.
We're opening with that? Opening.
This week on Geektainment Weekly in Brett's Fun Time Corner. No.
Why?
Stuff.
One ticket, please.
So actually,
to
to somber things down real quickly, totally not to disrespect who we're about to talk about, the iconic artist Tim Sale passed away. For those of you who don't know, he is the one who did the main, not the really famous graphic novel covers, which are they from the comic, Brett, too? I don't know. The long Halloween.
Yes. So he would do it. He would do it as a mini series, and do the covers, and then it'd be put together in a much more easy to purchase and digest graphic novel.
Well, no, I was asking if the covers from the really iconic ones from the graphic novel are the same one.
All him.
Okay.
All him.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Absolute legend.
Fantastic stuff over the years.
Long Halloween and Dark Victory they're basically required reading for anyone that claims to be a Batman fan. So sad. This is a part of the show that I'm really getting sick of.
Yeah, it seems like
people
we've
done
the legends
this,
that we lose. Yeah.
Every other episode.
Yeah. So
I don't like it. We're cursed.
So sorry.
It's just Sean who's cursed. Anyway, it's sad news, and we'd be remiss if we didn't start the show out with that. So rest in peace, sir. And I will be reading The Long Halloween this weekend.
Awesome.
That is for sure. So on to from something serious back to something that is ridiculous, but I'll be honest with you. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I'm 110% on board with this.
I will be there opening night.
Oh, yeah.
I'll complain about it, but I'm so there.
So for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, that would be supposedly Todd Phillips has finished the Joker 2 script, and Lady Gaga is actually has been confirmed to be in talks to play Harley Quinn, and it is said to be a musical sequel.
See,
so it's the legit electric boogaloo.
It's a legit electric boogaloo, and the fact that you can say that Lady Gaga is in talks for Harley Quinn, and that's not the weirdest thing about the sequel.
I know, right?
But wait.
There's more. Yeah, no, I'm super. Honestly, I'm off. I love musicals. This is a movie that I loved. I loved the first one, and I do not think there needs to be a sequel. But if you're gonna do a sequel, fuck it. Bring in Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. Make it a fucking musical. Go all the fucking out. I don't care. I'm all for it. You know what? These black label movies is what they're the black label films is what they should call them anyway. Should be where they can experiment with stuff like that. Not in the main DCEU where everything has to be extreme. You know. I would say Ezra Miller is taking that to the extreme, but we'll talk more about that later. Maybe I don't know.
Joker 2 being a musical just sounds amazing. You already have the theme of Todd Phillips, he's ultra talented. You got Joaquin Phoenix, one of the best actors of our generation, and Lady Gaga, who's multi-talented and has proven herself. Even in her acting, the little bit of acting stuff that she's done has gotten better. Or she does it too, so yeah, I'm definitely interested.
I want the musical aspect of it to be terrible. I want the songs to be terrible because I wanted to illustrate that this is all going on in his head. So he doesn't have the skill, the the famous Buffy musical episode where the songs were amazing and everything. Like,
yes,
I think to have this truly going on in his head,
famous episode, yes,
yeah, he should. It just should be terrible, and I think that would add to the madness that is the Joker. That's just me. I don't want this perfect Broadway style movie. I want it to be awful.
Oh no! I don't want it to be
amazing.
awful. But
I want it to be
definitely
La La Land meets Natural Born Killers.
I'm okay with that.
That'd be sick.
I'd be totally.
Honestly.
My question is though: at some point are we going to get a Batman in this Joker universe? You know, because like it's one thing. I hope. Well, because here's the thing: if Batman was half a Batman that Batman should Batman, then Batman could totally beat the shit out of this Joker without blinking an eye.
Exactly.
You know, and so I feel like I'm cool with this being a character study. Without that being said, a huge part of who the Joker is his relationship to Batman. So it could be interesting to delve into those dynamics, but in the meantime, I don't want to see Batman running around singing with a cowl.
No. And I feel if they do introduce a Batman into this kind of universe, it doesn't have to be like him running and punching and going after the Joker.
Right,
it could be literally just
like a bat.
Or just being alluded to or seen on,
or
the
not
news
seen.
or
hinted
something,
at.
or not seen. Yeah, hinted at.
The shadows he's not in.
The most, if he does interact with Joker, it should just be like through the glass, kind of he did at the end of Batman,
which
like,
I thought was so unnecessary. Like,
but good.
Give us a break from the joke. Like, as much as we're talking about a Joker movie right now, like I think when it comes to Batman adaptions, I think we can take a break. He has such a good rogues gallery, and we keep getting the same ones over and over again. Penguin, Catwoman, Joker, Riddler, and it's like, come on. Like, don't get me wrong. I thought Paul Dano was amazing. I thought Zoe Kravitz was awesome. I don't really like Batman Returns, so
I would bet my bottom dollar that the next one would be Court of Owls.
And there would be Sun. You're betting? Never mind. That joke went over everybody's head.
Oh, it's an Annie joke, cause musical. Got it back. I appreciated that.
Get out. Just get out. I'm gonna go bang my head against the wall for 5 minutes. Anyway, I don't know if Sean's even watched this yet. But Brett has caught up, I think.
Oh yeah.
How amazing is Miss Marvel?
Let's just go small for a minute. And it's not even how amazing is she?
She's great.
She's so lovable,
right?
And
outside and inside the show.
And it's she's a cosplay nerd, and it's just like, I don't know, like we're getting like a real slice of, I don't know. It's
just the pieces
is she
of the
the
show
Tom Holland to Ms. Marvel that he is to Spider-Man?
I mean,
like
well,
real life.
that's tough because it might be. I mean, it's tough to say because it's such a new character. But I think she nails it. I think everything from the direction to the production to the set to the costume, like everything about this show is amazing, and it is not what I was expecting from a Marvel show. Not that that's a bad thing or a good thing. I think going in without expecting something to be very Marvel is, because it's all Marvel. But at the end of the day, I think this one really separates itself. I mean, it's the first time Marvel's really delved into the teen drama, at least in the main MCU. And I think they do a phenomenal job. Yeah, like I said, everything about that show is incredible. Sean, you are missing out.
Yeah,
but
it's only 2 episodes right now, though, so I can watch it real quick, right?
That's true.
Boom, boom.
That's very true, and I'd highly recommend it. The only thing I would recommend to watch more if you haven't seen it would be Highlander, and that's because I'm on a kick about showing everybody Highlander right now who hasn't seen Highlander, because it's amazing.
Like the TV series?
No, the TV series sucks. The movie, the first movie and the second movie, which many consider to be one of the worst films of all time, and I would agree, but I think it's so bad that it's one of the best movies of all time. It's so bad.
You can die on that hill. Anything past the first movie.
But the second one is this perfect train wreck. Sean, have you seen the Highlander films?
Yes and no.
So you caught them in the background on TNT randomly and never saw the whole thing. Okay. So you should watch the first one.
I've seen clips.
Watch the first one. It's on HBO Max. It is a movie where you're constantly going to be going, and I think my girlfriend said it the best, is there's decisions made, and every time you're just like, well, sure, that's a decision. That's essentially Highlander in a nutshell. Just to give you an idea, Sean Connery plays a guy named Juan Villalobos Ramirez, who is an Egyptian guy with a Scottish accent who works for the King of Spain.
So it's just normal stuff.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah,
late
just your
80s,
everyday.
Late 80s, early 90s. No, but seriously, the second one is called Highlander 2: The Quickening, and it takes place in the future. And in the original cut, anyway, because they've changed it, there's been 4 cuts, and the only one you can watch now is the Renegade cut, which I think they made the film better, so it's worse. But not in a good way, because the second one, Highlander: The Quickening, takes place in the future, and you find out that basically everyone who's everyone who's like an immortal competing in this contest where you all have to cut each other's heads off are prisoners from this other planet who get sent there until one of them's left. And then they have to make a decision.
Get their memories or something wiped.
Well,
right?
not
like
sort of. They never touch on that. They don't
remember that they're essentially aliens. They don't remember that they're aliens from the planet Zeiss.
It's not that they don't remember it. It's they never touch on it. You know, like they never point blank say I don't remember it. They just basically show they're from this planet, send him here, and then for some reason he knows. By the way, Sean, I don't want to spoil it for you, but somehow in the second one, Sean Connery just kind of shows up because he calls out for him. And you just
like a Force ghost.
Not exactly. You need to. Not exactly. Okay. I don't want to spoil like the amazingness that is, but do not watch the Renegade. Don't watch the Renegade.
Spoil a 35-year-old movie that sucks.
Okay, Mr. Kazam. Freaking. No, seriously, Sean. If you want to just laugh your ass off, watch these movies. But only watch the second one if you can find The Quickening, not the Renegade cut. Highlander 2: The Quickening. Because in the Renegade cut, they take out any reference to the alien planet. There's like 19 more minutes of footage which are unnecessary. Like I said, by making it a better film, they made it worse.
Of course.
Yeah.
Kind of like George Lucas tried to.
Well, I personally like the musical number in Jabba's Palace. No, I'm kidding. So anywho, on from one Marvel thing. Well, I guess we skipped. We're not skipping it, but we've moved on to Highlander. So from Highlander back to Marvel. Apparently, Wonder Man is getting a Disney Plus show,
which is interesting.
Which I find extraordinarily interesting, and it just goes on to show how bad Marvel is beating DC on every level. Because a couple episodes ago I said, oh my God, we're already on to Moon Knight and they can't get the Justice League right. Now we're on to Wonder Man, which is like, okay, guys, let DC breathe. Like, give them a second. Like, you're just trouncing.
I think they're just.
I mean, if it's up to Ezra Miller, nobody's breathing.
Oh boy,
that's true.
He's a joker. That's a bad one. But here's the question: is Wonder Man going to be Nathan Fillion? Because Nathan Fillion did actually film a cameo as Wonder Man in a Guardians movie, but they never used it.
I would imagine so.
I would. I'm gonna tend to say I hope so.
Obviously we hope so.
If they've already gone as far and he's already done it.
But here's the thing, though. It's being produced by the guys who co-wrote and directed Shang-Chi and not James Gunn.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm also curious how this will all tie into what Wanda's doing, because he's very integral to parts of Wanda's story, and Wanda's very integral to parts of his story.
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe, that could be the perfect way to bring her back into the picture.
All right, if you guys could pick one Marvel character to get a show of, who would it be?
Squirrel Girl.
She almost made it in something, though.
That was so close, it's sad how close we got.
And she looked real good, too. She looked like very Squirrel Girl. But, I don't know. So my answer would be Legion, but I love Legion. The show.
I was about to say, you already got that.
No, I'm saying I got the show, so I kind of got...
but you want the MCU.
Well, I want him in the MCU. I don't want a new Legion. I want him in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to pick, I want a dupe series.
I can't believe you just said that.
Answer,
I was thinking of what random X character would I like to see. So I'm going to go with, I would like to see a Phantom X TV series.
That'd be awesome.
Once we get the X universe squared away, also, that's when we'll get a dupe and a Phantom X. But
Dr. Nemesis would be cool.
Yeah.
But now that I think about so this is this. I mean, we're kind of getting a Nick Fury series already, but I want a Nick Fury series that's like the Steranko run, where it's all like trippy and shit, where like Nick Fury's jumping through like universe, like going past like Dolly's melting clocks and like all that stuff. Like that'd be so cool. But actually, you know what? This isn't on the rundown. We never got to talk about this, but from a couple weeks ago, apparently they revealed that the Secret Invasion show takes place during the blip, like after the snap.
Yes.
So what the hell? Like, so was the Nick Fury that got blipped away not Nick Fury? Has the guy from the frickin' the Skrull from Captain Marvel been pretending to be him for a really long time? Like, if Nick Fury's around during all of this, then you know?
That's a good question.
Right?
It's a good question.
That's why I asked it, Sean.
I didn't know that it's been revealed that that's when that takes place. That kind of throws a whole nother wrench into things. Like I don't know whether I like that or that I don't like that.
Well,
that
here's
they're
the
going
thing.
back.
It depends what they do. It depends what they do.
Yeah, how much is this going to affect the
retroactively-
current stuff?
You know what I mean? Like, are they going to retroactively show, oh, guess what? Cap was a Skrull in Endgame, and so, you know, which would make no sense because then how would he be worthy? You know? You know what I mean? Like, I hope they don't do too much retroactive, like, retcon shoehorning stuff. You know what I mean?
I hope the only thing they do.
Marvel.
I hope that, and this is probably, I imagine what they'll do is they'll just plant seeds like they always do, and have these things that occurred during the blip affect what's gonna happen later on, like during these other movies with Fantastic Four. I mean, Fantastic Four has a huge history with the Skrulls. So that'd be a good connection.
That's true.
If they were to plant a bunch of seeds in there, and then this is why Fantastic Four wasn't around during all of that, because they were busy doing this with the Skrulls or whatever.
Well,
I mean,
I was hoping that when we get the Fantastic Four, that they would be more like cosmic adventurers and less, you know, superheroes. You know?
I mean, we kind of are getting that with Guardians. I'd say cosmic adventurers right now.
No. I meant more like on like science discovery things, almost like in Prometheus.
Yeah.
Not like Prometheus, but like Prometheus. You know what I mean?
Like,
they went to go
a mix
discover
between
science things.
Cosmic and interdimensional.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
that could work. I like that. So, moving on to the next topic. I don't know if you guys have watched or caught up yet, but Part 5 of Obi Wan. Whoa.
I'm not caught up. You can spoil it. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, no,
I don't know if we probably shouldn't.
No, we're not going to spoil it. Darth Vader's a white guy. Twist.
Oh.
That's one of my favorite.
I went straight
ever.
Tim Allen right there. I don't know why.
That's like one of my favorite things from from Chasing Amy at the beginning, and he's like, the worst part is at the end when Darth Vader pulls his black helmet to reveal that he's just a crusty old white guy. Like, going to just making him say that we all want to be white on the inside. When he stands, isn't that true? I love that freaking movie. Yeah, that's my favorite. But anywho. You guys need to catch up. It's amazing. So I have not been a fan.
I'm fully caught up.
Okay, so I have not been a fan of the third sister character, not because of the rest of the reason the rest of the internet is freaking out about it, which is her color of her skin, which I think is stupid. I haven't liked the character because I didn't understand and I didn't think that they could give me a story response, like why she is how she is, and I didn't think they could give me something that would make me feel that it warranted what they'd done before, and I think they did. And it's not who she was. That was clear as day from episode 1. It's what her goals are and what she's doing, which I think really brought the character full circle and made the third sister character freaking awesome. Anybody?
I'm so sorry. I just got I'm going to a con this weekend, and my second leg of my flight just got canceled.
Oh, are you at the airport right now?
Sounds like no. But tomorrow morning I leave. But that sounds like a problem for 45 minutes from now, Brett, to deal with. So I'm just gonna.
Well, it sounds, Sean. It sounds like we have to make the show 47 minutes.
Oh,
yeah, just 2 more. He has to deal with it on air.
I actually took issue with a few Third Sister things.
Oh no, I did too. But I thought in this episode, I thought they did a great job.
But but this reveal, and I don't want to say it because the show's not even, I don't know, it's like 2 days old.
Not even.
Give people a chance to catch up. Yeah. So there's definitely something that I was kind of, but if she, what about it was something, but
sounds like Brett's also still reading emails.
No, I'm not. I promise. I'm not reading text or emails or flight alerts or anything.
Stop sending dick pics to Jeff.
Oh, never.
And come back.
No, they're actually to Spirit Airlines.
They're actually Spirit Airlines. Speaking of dick pics, apparently.
Venom 3.
Yeah, Venom 3 script is done. Apparently, I knew you'd like that one, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dick pics.
Tom Hardy's dick.
That's not what I meant.
You can see it.
Tom Hardy shared a photo of the cover page of the Venom 3 script, which many think means that it is done. I hope they're done after Venom 3. I don't know why the first two warranted a third one. I don't know why the first one warranted a second one, but here we are. And the third one's done. What symbiote do you think is going to be the villain in the next one? Because, I mean, apparently when it comes to the Flash or Venom, Venom can only fight symbiotes and Flash can only fight speedsters. So...
Mm-hmm. Both things are true.
We've seen Riot. We've seen Scream or Shriek or whatever she's called.
Yeah, Shriek. Yeah.
And of course,
obviously we've seen Carnage.
And then they set up Toxin.
They did set up
Toxin's like a good guy symbiote. So that would be like he wouldn't be like as all out as Carnage would be. He would be like, oh, we had a misunderstanding and now we team up.
I would love to see the symbiote that got stuck in the MCU end up on Flash somehow and get Agent Venom. But I think if anything, we might get Mac Gargan as Venom.
Yeah, because he's already kind of set up too.
Yeah.
But
Venom 3 is going to be a wacky romp where they find Cletus Cassidy's body, and it's going to be Weekend at Cletus's.
Weekend at Cletus's.
Yep.
I hope so. No, I think on a serious note, what they're actually trying to do, Sony, is they're trying to build their own universe. Obviously, they're trying to do the whole Spidey universe.
In
case you breaking news, everyone's trying to make their own universe ever since this one MCU business started a few years ago. Yeah. It's a new hot thing that's been going on, but
the new hotness as opposed to the old hotness.
That's right. So, I think Venom 3, they're gonna try and connect Morbius. Like, okay, when Venom 3 comes out, will this be after fucking Kraven? So will Kraven already exist?
Well, so supposedly, in Kraven or not Kraven 2, in Morbius 2, they want to get Marvel to give them Blade for the movie, and supposedly Kraven's going to be the villain in it, and I don't see that happening. Well, the Kraven part I see happening, but I don't see Marvel going, yeah, sure, you guys can use Blade.
I think Venom 3 is going to be trying to wrap things into a 6-ish actual thing that they can do with Spider-Man again to try and get Spider-Man.
Oh, they want Tom Holland
in another
hardcore,
movie.
but I mean, at the very least, give us like Andrew Garfield or something. He never got to face a symbiote. He wants to fight an alien. Let him fight an alien.
It's true. He never did.
He's earned it. Come on.
So speaking of things that people have earned or not earned, the first part of this is not part of one of our recurring segments, but the second part of it is. So
it ties in.
Yes, sort of. So the first part is apparently Aquaman 2 is getting Michael Keaton's Batman.
Why not? It's so desperate.
They're really trying to make fetch.
Oh my god,
so hardcore.
They are.
Yeah.
Well, you liked when we announced Keaton's coming for Flashpoint, but nobody cares about Aquaman 2.
Well, it's not Flashpoint.
But he's in that too. We forgot to tell you.
It's not Flashpoint.
What are they calling it?
Right.
No, I don't know.
Flash.
It's just Flash.
It's just Flash 2
apparently,
right now,
Michael Keaton shows up twice in Aquaman 2.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And also, what does that mean
land
for
and once in the water?
What does that mean for like the main DCU? Does that mean that Batfleck has officially been replaced?
Yeah, I honestly don't expect to see Batfleck again. Like, even though they said that he's, suiting up one more time, supposed to
that's
be
rumored.
making
Well,
an
then
appearance.
here's the big thing: is Warner is apparently, and this is no shock at all. The Flash is rebooting the DCEU. Not shocked.
Not a shock, but like, how, and do they even have a direction to go with? Like, how are you gonna reset everything without kind of knowing where you're gonna go?
Well, and that brings us to our next segment. You heard?
You heard?
There are conflicting reports. By the way, for those of you who don't know, this is our weekly segment where we talk about Amber Heard, because she just won't go away.
You heard?
And so
she's like a mosquito.
A little bit. But so there's conflicting reports. There's reports that either A, her screen time has doubled from 10 to 25 minutes, or that B, she is getting recast.
Recast is weird.
That is weird, especially because the test screening has 25 minutes of her.
Right. And it's like,
you heard?
Keep hearing that, like, you heard? She just, all of her screen is taken away. That was the last thing, is she's just completely cut out of the movie. And of course, the lawyers of You Heard say, no, that's false. And of course, they're going to deny that.
Heard. No, she's Amber Heard. The segment's You Heard. Don't mix them up. Don't get it twisted. Don't shit the bed.
You heard?
Oh, hey boy. So this next thing I'm super excited about. And I'm purposely moving ahead before we can get our opinions on Amber Heard in, because I'm not delving down that rabbit hole. But and I don't know if this is going to be on I don't know if it's going to be on American HBO Max, but apparently HBO Max Latin America is getting a Batman Azteca, which is like a cartoon version of like an adaptation of Batman where he is essentially it's like Batman in the Aztec Empire. It's called Batman Azteca Choque de Imperios, Aztec Batman Clash of Empires, and it'll be set in the Aztec Empire. Right? I'm all for it.
Yep.
This sounds freaking awesome. His father,
because he'll probably be extra brutal.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, so it's his father is murdered by Spanish conquistadors, and of course, that leads to the whole Batman thing and blah 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 blah. But it sounds freaking awesome. I am all for this. I don't know if you guys ever seen Apocalypto. But I love Apocalypto, and I'm kind of hoping it's like that meets Batman.
But it is going to be animated.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's animated. Mel Gibson is not directing this. No.
Well, you never know.
No, I do know. It's animated. They've announced it, and it's a thing now.
Yep, just because it's animated doesn't mean he can't direct it. It's not like that's the thing that would prevent him from doing it.
Well,
there's the other things. Not just the fact that it's animated.
Yeah, like
there's the other things.
5. Is it 6? Is it Lethal Weapon 6? Are they making the 6th one or the 5th one? Which one's he directing begrudgingly?
14,
5th.
I think.
14.
I think we're on 5.
It's like Police Academy. It'll just never end.
Or Naked Gun.
Oh, we need a new Police Academy.
Dude, right with the Goots.
And not a reboot.
Not a reboot. Yeah, they need to bring back freaking They need to bring back freaking Gutenberg. Bring back the Goots.
And he'll be the curmudgeon-y commissioner.
Right? That's exactly what they need to do. Freaking. Oh man. So actually, have you guys been watching The Boys at all?
No.
Oh yeah.
Dude, oh man, you're missing out, Brett. How awesome has this season been?
Oh, I mean, it's a little bit beyond belief, the stuff that they're.
I know, right?
They're doing,
especially that first
hold on
episode.
1 second. How many episodes are there?
4. With a new one out today. Technically today, if you're listening to this on Friday, which you will, because it's not coming out Thursday.
They're listening to it on Wednesday.
Or in the past. Wait, no, the future.
Well, they will be listening to it in the future.
In the future.
That's not that weird. Every photo of you is of you when you were younger. Show me a photo of you when you're older. Let me see that camera.
Get out.
Sorry.
Freaking.
R.I.P. Mitch Hedberg.
So you know what's actually really exciting though? I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but Tim Drake is coming back to be like Robin again, which I'm all for.
Yeah.
Because
cool.
I personally, so a lot of people are like, oh, Dick Grayson obviously is the one who should be Batman. And now that Damian's around, obviously everyone's like, oh, Damian's the one who should eventually be Batman. I personally have always been in the Tim Drake is the clear, the clear, almost Batman understudy, I feel like, out of all the Robins.
I guess.
Yeah. He was definitely the most well-received of Robins of that time, you know?
Well, it's hard to be less liked than Jason Todd was. Or it's easy to be or more liked than Jason Todd was, yeah. You know?
Yeah. But like
Tim Drake was
Dick
my
Grayson's
Robin.
already...
People called a number to get him killed off.
By one vote.
That's right. They actually voted.
The fact that people cared enough to, you know.
And that was before
he came back and hey,
just
matter,
log in and
now
click a button on the internet.
I don't know. I mean, Tim Drake was my Batman growing up. Like, I never read a Batman comic with Dick Grayson as Robin until I was older. You mean your Robin?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because by the time I was
Dick Grayson...
You know, by the time I was born, Dick Grayson was already Nightwing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe that's why I'm skewed in the matter.
He's already, like, taken the mantle of being Batman. You know?
Begrudgingly, yes. But I meant, like, if there was ever, not that there's ever going to be a permanent replacement in comics, you know.
An actual passing of the
You know what I mean?
bat.
It's only happened a few times, and literally every time it's happened, whether it's 5 years, 5 months, or 2 decades, the character always come back. The only character I can think of that's currently dead is the original Captain Marvel, and he has been brought back multiple times. I don't think he'll ever permanently be brought back because of how much of a meaningful story it was and how much Miss Marvel's became Captain Marvel. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of legacy characters. I just never, you know, I think if they were ever actually going to pull the trigger on having Batman Bruce Wayne be gone, it should be Tim Drake. But that is just a random little... Anyway, freaking...
You should play the Gotham Knights game, because that's
I'm excited for Gotham Knights. I think it's going to be cool.
I can't wait.
It'll be interesting.
But Tim Drake's not in it.
Yeah, he is.
Isn't it? I thought it's Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, and Damian Robin.
I bet he'll
be on. I thought it was Tim Drake.
Is it Tim Drake Robin?
Yeah, because I thought he had the staff. Oh, they haven't showed gameplay for him yet, I don't think.
I don't know.
They've shown gameplay for Nightwing and Batgirl.
I mean, I hope it's...
Or no, Red Hood.
I hope it's Tim, but anywho, really exciting stuff.
I don't know. To be Tim Termond.
Get out. Freaking... So, I'm really excited about this. We got a peek... Well, people saw footage. We've seen a photo of the villain for Across the Spider-Verse. And that would be the Spot. Super excited.
I love it.
So excited.
Yep.
Especially, I love Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, I think that's a
random choice, kind of, but good choice.
Apparently, he's actually in both of the movies coming up, Across and Beyond the Spider-Verse. I'm so excited. Also, we're getting the Vulture, so that's exciting.
I'm a big fan.
Well, in
of
case you didn't,
him.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, Sony's trying to build like a universe, like a multi-film,
almost like a Spider-Verse.
Like, no, I don't know if that'll catch. I don't know if people will believe that, but I don't know. Some kind of spider saga, you know? I don't know.
No one cares about your opinion.
That could work. A spider saga.
A spider saga.
Yeah.
Saga of spiders. A game of webs. So this last thing. What?
Just.
Okay, so I was talking to my buddy about this last night. You know, Game of Thrones ended. I think everybody can pretty much agree that no one was happy.
Yep.
Like, nobody was happy.
True.
With that. And so, what was I talking about?
Game of Webs.
Oh, yes, Game of Webs. No, so if you had put a list up on the wall of every person and any way you thought that show was going to end, like, I bet you a few people would have been like, oh, I want so-and-so to be on the throne. Oh, I want the throne to get burned. But I guarantee you, nobody in their right freaking mind would have been, it's going to end in democracy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about that. Game of Thrones didn't end with someone sitting on the Iron Throne. No, it ended in people voting to make somebody the leader. You know what I mean?
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay, democracy.
I know, right? Because it works so well. So I love Doctor Who. I don't know if you guys love Doctor Who, but I love Doctor Who.
Who?
I swear to God, John. So we talked about, I don't know, they cast a new Doctor Who, but the rumor before they announced who the new Doctor Who was that Toby Stephens was going to be playing the new Doctor. And apparently that did not end up happening, and that they ended up casting Ncuti Gatwa, who is going to be the new Doctor. And supposedly they even shot footage of Toby Stephens regenerating into the Doctor. But now the rumor is that Doctor Who is going to basically almost split off into like a multiverse sort of. So like basically like David Tennant's Doctor's in one universe, this new Doctor is supposedly either a continuation of the last Doctor or in its own, like there's a rumored multiverse going on.
Like the Council of Ricks.
Sort of. Yeah.
But a bunch of doctors.
Well, because they introduced this character played by Joe Martin into the most recent runs where she said she was the very first Doctor, and a lot of fans did not like that. But there's basically there is a new character being introduced named Rose, who a lot of people think isn't actually just named after Rose, but is a multiverse version of her.
Variant, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, but we'll find out. But that being said, this next thing is confirmed, and I am ecstatic about it. And that is that NPH is going to be in the show's 60th anniversary as a villain.
NPH is...
And it's interesting the they say, like, but who, why, what is he playing? You'll have to wait. Like, is he going to be, like, the Master?
Oh, my God.
You know,
if NPH ends up being the Master, yeah. I'd be so pumped. Because here's the thing.
Yep.
While most people find it weird that the Doctor has only regenerated into white males and one woman once, I find it weird that they only regenerate into British or Scottish people. Why have we not got one who's American yet? Or a Master who's American? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No, fans would riot if that happened. I'm totally kidding. Fans would absolutely riot if the Doctor was American.
It'd be like...
That'd be like if, I don't know, Superman was played by a British... Oh, my God, wait.
Revenge.
It's like, oh, yeah, you got Batman and Superman and...
It'd be like if Spider-Man was played by... Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, I'm just convinced British actors, no offense American actors, but I'm convinced British actors are just a better breed. Because I feel like in America, a lot of our actors come up on like commercials and soap operas, whereas like everyone in Britain is just classically trained. We've all done Macbeth.
I was about to say it's their training and their how they go about Macbeth, becoming.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like all right, you gotta think American actors. Half of them now are fucking YouTubers first, or there's something else first. They're like, oh, their family has money, so they were just around, and now they're put in this movie. Whereas like, you know, to be a famous British actor, you weren't something else first. Most likely, you had to actually go through the lessons, not just be some twip on the internet. Because that's all American actors are now. Twips on the internet. Twips on...
I'm excited, though. I'm super excited. I want to see where this goes. Yeah. Bring it on. Bring it on, NPH.
Well,
for sure.
That has brought us to... That was a more lively Doctor Who discussion than I thought we were going to get, to be honest with you. I'm very happy about this, because I...
Also,
what, Sean? Also, what, Sean?
Before we wrap it up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What about it?
Which one?
You love it.
What about it?
You love it.
Talking about the game?
Love it. Yeah, man. So in case you guys didn't know, there's a game that just came out yesterday, because you're listening to this on Friday, the 17th. On June 16th, there was a Teenage Ninja Turtles side-scrolling action arcade beat-em-up called Shredder's Revenge, and it's amazing. If you ever played the Ninja Turtle...
I am well aware of the game.
It's exactly that, and it's amazing. I've been playing it all day.
I'm well aware of the game. I love me some turtles. and I've heard the game is awesome. I'm ecstatic to play it because I could only play through Spider-Man for PS4 one more time, or at least one more time this year. I need new games.
What about Miles Morales?
Oh, I beat that a million times too. Literally, sometimes when I just need to save New York, I'll put on Miles Morales and I will put What's Up Danger on repeat on my Spotify and just blast it in my house, swinging around New York, saving New York as Miles
saving
Morales.
the civilians.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's awesome. That's an awesome song. Like, What's Up Danger? I love that song. It's great. What a soundtrack.
That's funny. I do similar things, but with Grand Theft Auto 5 and Trevor, and I play other Marilyn Manson songs. And
like legitimately.
I'm not saving people though.
When I first got Miles Morales, the first thing I did for an hour was swing around to What's Up Danger. I didn't even play the game. I just swung around and was like, "What's up, Danger?"
I want to do that.
Why aren't you, Brett? Because you're on your phone dealing with plane stuff. Because someone's
have
too
a PlayStation.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh my God! Wow. Both just went after me.
So now, welcome
all I
to
said
Brett's
was
Fun
you don't
Time
have a
Corner.
PlayStation. I don't know if that's true or not, but I would assume it is.
Do you have a Fun Time Corner for us this week, Brett? And it can't be with socks.
Yes. No. This time in Brett's Fun Time Corner, what do you call those little frozen? They're liquid, and then you freeze them. Freeze pops.
They're
there we go.
Popsicles,
ice cubes.
Freeze pop. You know, freeze pop, the things that cut the inside of your mouth.
Like they're like straw
with
things.
the plastic.
Yeah, and you kind of squeeze them up.
Yeah. Picture that I'm holding one right now. If you hold it and break it in half, it will open right away, and you don't have to use scissors or tear the. And it's the easy way to open it, and you get two. They're half size, but try that.
Always an adventure with you, Brett.
Always an adventure.
Always an adventure. So that brings us to the end of this show.
I pictured a green one.
Of course you did.
Oh, green is so good.
It's because he loves hentai, and he loves those.
It's because the green ones make me horny.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't. You're bringing hentai into the Fun Time Corner?
I mean, some people live with hentai in the Fun Time Corner.
The green one used to wear heels.
Anywho, on that note, this is the end of the episode. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Ian.
I'm another one of your hosts, but not Sean Brett.
And as always...
What is it? There's 2 American coins equaling 30 cents. One of them is not a nickel.
And that would be Sean.
Sean
I don't
is
get
the
it.
nickel.
I thought I was the dollar.
None of us have a dollar. We're all in America. We have 75 cents. And it's all going to taxes.
Bills,
on that note, peace out, y'all. Have a good weekend, and send me things for my birthday. You can send it to Sean's address at 2477 Linsdale Road, Livonia, Michigan.
Happy birthday, Ian.
I don't know if that's a real address, but I really hope someone sends something there.
Someone's gonna get a package.
Someone's gonna get a green dildo, and it's gonna go, "Happy birthday, Sean."
The green ones do make you horny.
On that note, we are
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.